Hello everyone, wanted to get back on here. Fell back to sleep tonight and had another confirmation. Believe it or not, boy, I tell you, it's just one after another right now, so it's a good sign of things that are happening. If you're not part of the channel, share, subscribe, like this video. Looks like we're starting to get some rainfall here. Thank you all for your support. Make sure you put your prayer request in the bottom. I ain't gonna keep you long, I know it's late. But I was reading a lot of the comments, and it was very stunning under the video we did today about how many people saw that 42 and how many times God confirmed that Daniel, or the 44, the Daniel 44, how many times he confirmed that to people. One of them that really stood out, it was Amanda Abney. She said, my husband was wearing a red shirt on today that has the number 44 on it. What was strange is that I have never saw this t-shirt before, and I asked him, where did you get it? And he said he didn't know. And she put either, and he didn't know either, and then she put, oh my goodness. Now remember, in that video I said, ask God to confirm it to you. One person looked in front of him, saw the license plate with 44. Then looked at the next car, it had a 44. One after another. So I'm not feeling well. I laid back down and I'm dreaming again. Now before I laid down, I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't have put Daniel 44 in there. Maybe it wasn't Daniel 44. Maybe it was just what me and Kim was led to. But I know when Bonnie said that dream that she had, I knew to put Daniel 44 in there, to go read Daniel 44. I knew I had to. And, well, I fell asleep. Didn't feel good. Like I said, I have not felt well. And I dreamed I was in a church. And I'll tell you who was preaching. A lot of you all probably know him. It's Brother Sandy. He's on YouTube. I can't think of the program's name, but it was Brother Sandy, or Pastor Sandy. And he was preaching. And he looked at me, and he said, Daniel 2:43. And I yelled in the middle of this church, confirmation. And I woke up. And I'm like, oh, what in the world did I just see? So I looked it up. Now, you need to open your Bible and read it for yourself. Wow. What he's confirming right now through these scriptures in Daniel, there's no other word but wow. That's what the 44 was. Tonight it was 43. People, Daniel's 70th week it's upon us. He's confirming the Antichrist, every bit of it. It's coming. Everything is being confirmed. And it's being confirmed in ways that I couldn't even imagine. That's not even half the ones that saw it today. As soon as they was watching the video, this was happening during the video. People were seeing the 44. When they looked around them, they were seeing it. Multiple confirmations that that's where Lord was leading us. And then tonight, I'm in a church watching Brother Sandy, and he says, Daniel 2:43, and I yelled confirmation, and I woke up. And I sat there for a minute. I know the verse. I know what it was talking about. It was talking about the revived Roman Empire. And I went, holy crap, it's happening. We're leaving. This is happening. That's why everything's so crazy right now with them getting satellite phones and all this stuff that's happening. This stuff it's happening right before our eyes. I mean, this is the most exciting thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, absolutely. Like I said, I don't get messages from God very often. I mean, tell you something, I'll go sometimes months and not get anything. But boy, when I do, boy, they floor me upside the head. And today, just like seeing that locker for 44 twice. And think about that, I saw it twice. It's in Daniel 2:44. People of the Lord speaking. He's speaking to us. I seen some comments, oh, there's this supposed to happen. Oh, we got plenty of time. Nope, that's Lucifer. If they tell you there's plenty of time, that's Lucifer. He's going to tell you got all the time, where I'm here to tell you you do not. Especially after tonight of that confirmation, these people can say that to their blue in the face. It's over. It's over. He's confirming it's over. And I've said it all along. There's nothing else that has to happen. All thing was happening here was just getting the last Gentile on the boat. Everything else happens in the tribulation. There's nothing else that has to happen. There's no great revival, all that stuff. None of that stuff's happening. Everything is already done. The only thing we're waiting on is to leave. Anybody tells you anything else, they don't know the Bible. Bottom line. Everything is in place. That's what the dreams are. That's why he showed us the locker twice. People, read the comments under that video. There's no way that stuff could have happened. Do you know how perfect it had to be for these people to run into that at the same time of that video playing? Do you know what he had to do to make sure there was that many people confirming it? People, wake up. I know there's people they could have confirmation, and they just don't want to leave. There's nothing I can do for them. There just ain't. You just pray for them, but if you're ready to go, you're ready. You have nothing to worry about. But I'm telling you right now, I've never had the Lord speak to me through dreams like this, like in a couple of days, the last couple of days. People, it's happening. We got it. Like I said, we don't know how long we have here. We just do our best to get as many people on that boat as possible. That's our only job from this point on. There's nothing else that has to happen in the Bible before the rapture. There is nothing. The rapture could have happened 10 years ago. There's nothing left. Okay? Everything is right where it needs to be. That's why we're getting confirmation. That means with everything we're seeing out of Daniel, and God's showing us Daniel, that the Daniel 70 week, and just so happens that the church all around the world is praying right now in fasting, and it ends tomorrow. It ends tomorrow at Pentecost. That they've prayed and fasted for 21 days. The same prayer that Daniel done himself to get the Daniel 70th week. And it's the first time since then that they've decided they're all going to do it. I think the Lord, I'm 100% sure he's confirming he's going to answer that prayer. The tribulation is about to start. The rapture of the church is imminent. We don't know how long. That's why I told you today, go to work, you pay your bills from this point on. But I'm here to tell you, he's confirming Dr. Barry, Aaron at God a Minute, and many more. He's confirming it. Through my seeing the 44, which means hook, fish hook. People, it's all here. He's doing everything but spell it out with paint on your house. That we are here. Do not listen to anybody who says, oh, there's plenty more time. There is not. I promise you there is not. You save as many of you can. At this point on, when you go to work, talk to a co-worker, a friend that does not know God. That's what you do from this point on. You don't quit until we're pulled. But no, we're about to be pulled. We don't know when, but he's confirming all this stuff through Daniel. It's very imminent. So try to talk to as many people as you can. Tell them how great Jesus is in your life and how you couldn't live without him. That's what you do from this point. You don't quit. You don't give up. You don't go sit in bed, well, I'm going to sit here and wait on the Lord. No, that's not our jobs. You'll answer for that. We can't give up. We don't give up until that trumpet flares, okay? That's when we say, okay, we're done, we're resting. But until that moment, we don't quit. We just know now how fast it is before Jesus comes. That we're in the season. Through these dreams and these things that he did today, through that video, was like nothing I've ever seen. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen anything like that. Confirming that 44 like he did was like nothing I've ever seen. That's how important it is. That's for you guys. You can take it or leave it. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not like these other channels and tell you, well, if you don't, you're not a God. No. You take it or you leave it. Most of you, I say probably 90% of you guys, are God's sheep that's coming here. There might be maybe 10% that don't really know God. They're just here waking up. But most of you, you know the truth. You know what it means. I don't have to sit here and babysit you. You know we're getting out of here. You see the signs, you know the signs. So what do? We get ourselves as many people before we leave here as possible. That's our only job from this point on. That's it. You get up, put a smile on your face, tell everybody how great Jesus is. If they don't know the Lord, try to get them woke. Wake them up. Because the clock is ticking, people. The hourglass has already been flipped. If God's given us the messages of Daniel, that's how close. And the one tonight was amazing. That's talking about the revived Roman Empire. That's what's happening. That's what he's telling us. It's taking place. All this is coming to pass. We have to be ready. And don't believe me, just ask God. Like he confirmed it today, he's confirming it right now. Through that dream I had, I was sitting there with Pastor Sandy, and he looked at me and he said, Daniel 2:43, and I just yelled, confirmation, and it woke me straight up out of the dream. And I went, holy moly, we're here. People, the greatest time in human history, you're living in it. I was thinking about tonight, Daniel wrote that prophecy almost 3,000 years ago. In the year 2023, it's coming to pass. It's amazing when you think about it. I thought about him sitting up there in heaven just smiling. Told you so. For Jesus to be telling us about Daniel right now, and he told Bonnie the same thing. She said, Chris, there's no reason why I would have said that. There's no reason. And then I knew to put the 44 with that, to go to 44 after she told me that. And then tonight, he confirmed that with Daniel 2:43. Let me tell you something. The Lord's talking, people. This is good. The Lord is speaking. He's waking us up. This is a great time. We're almost home, people. We're one day closer. Thank you, Jesus, for letting us know this information. Thank each and every one of you for being here every day. Like I said, you can take this information to God. He's the one giving it to us. And he's confirming it over and over and over. It's not coincidence. Many people are seeing it. That's when you know it's God. When it's confirmed over and over and over and over like this, he's speaking. He's letting us know that Daniel's 70th week is about to begin. That means the rapture of the church is it's just a stone throw away. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with the channel, supporting the channel. I won't keep you any other longer. I just had to bring this to your attention. I'm excited. I can't wait to get home to be with each and every one of you. And I know now we're so close. If I don't see or hear from you again, I'll see you in heaven.